You already have the answers. Your intuition is always speaking to you. It is always guiding you towards your manifestations. But the real question is, are you truly listening? Most people, they block their manifestations because they overthink, they doubt themselves, or they try to control every single step of the process. They mistake fear for logic and they second guess their inner wisdom. But manifestation isn't about forcing, it's about aligning. And the fastest way to align, it's through trusting your intuition. Today we're going to be uncovering how tuning into your intuitive guidance removes resistance, strengthens your manifestations, and unlocks effortless receiving. So I want to begin today by talking about your intuition. Your intuition is essentially your manifestation Google map. And what I mean by that, if you think about it, everything that you desire already exists in the quantum field. You have already thought about it. You've already generated that manifestation in your mind. It's a visualization, but it's there. It does exist. Every single thing that you want is already available to you. But how do you find your way to your manifestations? Well, it's your intuition. Your intuition is like the Google Map lady constantly nudging you towards your highest timeline. It's like that voice that says, okay, turn left here. Wait here at the traffic lights. Take the next exit. The problem is, most people just ignore that inner voice that they have. They ignore it. They let doubt, logic, fear, and all these other various things override that deep inner knowing that we were all born with, that we all have. Have you ever had a gut feeling about something, like an urge to take action, to reach out to someone, or just to follow this random nudge that you've had, and then later realized it was exactly what needed to happen? Well, that's how intuition works. The faster you trust the first instinct, the more effortless manifestation becomes. Let's move on, okay? Because you need to understand how fear and control can block your inner knowing. Here's the thing, intuition thrives in trust, not fear. Fear disguises itself as logic. It whispers, are you sure? Or what if this goes wrong? Or we'll just look at the logic. It doesn't make sense. It convinces you that you really need more time. You need more certainty. You need more validation. And then there's our friend, control. The more we try to force an outcome, the more resistance that we create. Control energy is tense, it's tight, it's constricting, whereas intuition flows in stillness. When I think about the most positive, uplifting, and successful in terms of happiness, joy, all of the rest of it, times in my life, it's when I have listened to my intuition, not based upon what answers I need, but based upon I'm just like an open channel for ideas. And they come to me and I follow them and I have the most incredible time. Sometimes terrifying, sometimes scary, but always in a good way, because it's taking big steps, big, bold steps. And they have never, ever let me down when I've listened to my intuition. So if you've been struggling to hear your intuition, then just ask yourself, am I making decisions from trust or from fear? We can all get there in certain phases of our life. I for sure know that recently, over the past year, having had a new baby and certain things happening, I have made a few decisions from that point of view, and I'm trying my best to really just reverse that and get back into the old way of being. But let me know in the comments what you think and how you're feeling in your personal circumstances. Have you been through seasons of this, or are you just like, I always make decisions from trust, or actually I'm like someone who's very fear-based and I worry a lot? Let me know what you think. Also, if you're struggling to hear your intuition, then just ask yourself, are you allowing things to flow? Or are you gripping too tightly? Are you micromanaging? Are you planning every single thing? when you quiet the noise, distractions, external opinions, limiting beliefs, all that stuff, you create space for your intuition to speak loud and clear to you. So here's how we are going to help you to trust your and strengthen your intuition daily. So how do you start right now today? Well, tonight, okay, you can do this whenever you're listening, but let's think and take action now on this. So your body holds the answers. And if you tune into your body, you are going to start to see perfect answers just flowing to you. Answers and perfect inspired ideas that you then you'll take action on to create these amazing results and manifestations in your life. This is the way it goes. So your body holds the answers. You know everything that you need to know. If you're asked questions, notice where you feel a yes or a no. Like, you will just know. You'll feel that in your heart. And it might be a sense of expansion or excitement, or it could be like this feeling of contraction, heaviness, or like, whoa, no, back off. You have to go with that, even when it's tricky, even when you think this is going to actually cause a bit of a awkward conversation. That's how you really start to assert your boundaries, especially if you're somebody who has had their boundaries stepped all over for many, many years. If you're like that, start taking it small and start by just saying, no, that's not possible. Okay, because when you start to do that, you're firming up those boundaries like we discussed in the previous episode one of the previous episodes, and you'll see what a huge impact it has for you. Next, it's about acting on your intuition. So the more you listen and take action, the stronger it gets. But to do that, you need to quiet your mind. So meditating, breath work, stillness, even like going out on a walk in a quiet morning, even just stepping outside in a quiet morning, that's you grounding yourself and allowing yourself to connect to your divine guidance. It's allowing you space for intuitive downloads, not by watching something on TV in the morning, not by tuning into social media. If you're always distracted, intuition has no room to come through. So the more you listen and the more you take action on this divine guidance that you're being given, the stronger it gets. Trust builds evidence, and the more that you follow that first instinct, the easier it becomes. Now, I have some final thoughts for you, because I'm going to be sharing some more information on this tomorrow in terms of a story time and how I have implemented this into my own life in some incredible ways that I've allowed things to just manifest in my life through letting go and listening to the divine guidance that I've been given. But I want to leave you today with the fact that manifestation isn't about figuring it out always. It's about feeling it out. Your heart, your intuition, your spirit already knows the way. The question is, will you listen? So today, take a moment, ask yourself, where have I been ignoring my inner knowing? And what's one small way that I can start trusting myself more today? Let me know in the comments. I'd absolutely love to hear your insights. And when you do, you can also download the manifestation bundle. It's a free gift for you. It's available there in the description. Some amazing tools I'm going to be putting into that bundle, and they're already there for you, ready to download. You can also explore the latest offers and all the other amazing things on mrsmanifestation.com. But just remember, you have the answers. Trust your intuition. It's the only way that you're going to start to see your manifestations unfolding faster than you've ever seen before. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next episode.